Hi, I'm Kathy Fielding, the CEO of the North Suburban YMCA, and I want to welcome you back as we slowly and safely reopen our Y for Phase 3. I'm excited to lead the resilient and innovative staff we have here at the Y who amazes me every day and how they can strengthen the community. If you ever have any questions or thoughts, please feel free to stop by, email me, or call me, because this is your why, and we want to know what you have to say. You know, our Y for 50 years has experienced serving the community, and during the shelter in place, we lived our mission to build strong families, to promote the health of individuals in their spirit, mind, and body, and an inclusive environment and a place that's welcome for all. We want to thank our donors and everyone who is able to stay with us and turn their membership into donations. It's because of you that we were able to run valuable programs and services for all of the community. We made phone calls to our seniors to keep them connected. We ran virtual wellness classes so that people could keep healthy on their journey while we were in our houses. We continued our adult education series and programs and ran social clubs so those seniors could stay connected. We continued to develop our youth with different programming. We ran community forums to brighten up people's day and make sure people were connected. We also partnered a lot in the community. We ran 3 blood drives that is going to help us combat the blood shortage in our nation. We also partnered with Hunger Free Northbrook and the Northfield Food Pantry to help feed the food insecure, and we collected electronics so that we could help people who didn't have the technology to be able to connect. We've been training the staff and getting the building ready to reopen, from protection at the desk to increased sanitation stations and cleaning throughout the building, to wellness checks for members and staff. We want to keep you and us safe. The rest of this video will detail the changes that as we're going through Phase 3 and give you information on how to sign up for outdoor fitness and personal training. And again, if you have thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out, because this is your why.
As we welcome you back to the YMCA facility for Phase 3 of Restore Illinois, we would just like to update you on our policies. Safety is our first and foremost priority. To ensure the safety of our staff, members, and community, individuals entering this facility will be required to a wellness screening. Staff will have their temperature taken by a YMCA employee before reporting to work, but members will not. Please expect social distancing inside and outside the building. In some cases, the availability of equipment, features, and spaces will be limited to ensure that members are able to maintain the recommended 6 feet of separation. Signage has been placed throughout the building to assist you in maintaining safe distances. Access may be restricted at peak times. In order to comply with the CDC's social distancing recommendations, we need to limit the number of people inside of certain areas, so we apologize in advance if there's an area that you would like to visit that is not open. Failure to comply is not an option. We want to keep our doors open for as many members as possible. Doing so means taking safety very seriously. Please note that any member who fails to comply with social distancing requirements will be asked to leave the facility. All staff and members will be subject to a wellness screening. If you can answer yes to any of the wellness screening questions, please stay home and do not come to the facility. As mentioned earlier, we will continue to do 6 feet of social distancing inside and outside of the building. However, during Group X classes, members and staff are not required to wear a mask. So for that, we will be observing 10 feet of social distancing. We know that you are just as excited to come back for Outdoor Group X as we are. Under the Phase 3 reopening guidelines, we are able to offer Group X outdoors with up to 9 participants. Reservations will be required for these appointments. You will find on our website on the far left-hand side the tab for reservations. Once you click on that tab, you will be instructed to enter your first name, last name, date of birth, email, and phone number. Only 2 of those things need to match in order for you to make that appointment. So say for instance you're unsure about your email address, as long as your birth date and phone number match what we have on file, you should be able to make that appointment. If you are unable to make appointments, please contact the front desk. Some things that will not change on their website are our NSYMCA virtual fitness and virtual fitness schedule tabs. We will continue to update our pre-recorded videos on a weekly basis, as well as changing the schedule on a weekly basis. You will see on our Group X schedule that the outdoor classes are very limited. Just like our members, we have some instructors that are not ready to return to in-person teaching. In addition, there are a lot of classes that we were not able to offer because we cannot pre-record them or offer them through a live service. So you will see a lot of our Les Mills formatting for our outdoor Group X classes because those can only be performed in person. If you've been to our website and you've seen our pre-recorded classes, we don't have as many for the Les Mills because they are not able to be live streamed and pre-recorded due to royalty reasons. So let's discuss our outdoor social fitnessing Group X Code of Conduct. Please note that registration is required for all classes and registration can be done on nsymca.org. Registration for classes will open on Friday evenings and will close 24 hours prior to class start. You must be an active member of the NSYMCA in order to participate. Unfortunately, at this time, we will not be able to honor class pass, guest passes, or nationwide membership. Participants must be at least 12 years of age to participate in outdoor Group X classes, and each family member needs a separate reservation for classes. Water fountains will not be available for use, so please bring a water bottle and a towel. You will need to wear a mask prior to and after class. You will need to provide your own mask. You will be asked to remain in your car for at least 10 minutes prior to the start of class. Once class is ready to start and the instructor is ready for you, they will wave at you to start coming towards the class location. If you are experiencing any COVID-19 symptoms, please stay home. Those arriving more than 10 minutes after the scheduled start time of class will not be able to participate. We are asking participants not to share equipment, to bring your own yoga mat. In yoga classes, we will not be providing blocks or straps at this time, so if you need those props, please make sure to bring your own. Participants will be asked to wipe down their equipment prior to and after class, even though the instructor will be sanitizing everything. Participants will be asked to leave class promptly to give time for the instructor to sanitize for the next class. Keep in mind that due to the nature of our classes being outdoors, there may be class cancellations due to weather. Classes will not be held if there's thunder or lightning, or if the heat index is over 100 degrees. Keeping our members and our staff safe are our #1 priority, and if you ever need to cancel a class, you can do that up to an hour before the start. As you make your way through the building, you will see new signs. Certain locations of the building will be closed due to capacity limits. If you see this sign, please do not enter that area. You will also see sanitization signs throughout the building to indicate sanitization stations. Lastly, we are asking that all members continue to wipe down your equipment. We've purchased new wipes with a 3-minute virus kill time that can be used for members in between machine usage. Lastly, there will be certain areas within the weight room and the fitness center, where you will leave your equipment to be sanitized by staff. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions about the things that you've learned, please give us a call at 847-272-7250.